Okay, so we are walking to work this morning. It is a beautiful Florida day, not a cloud in the sky.
It's gonna be a busy day today. EPCOT is a theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort in Bay Lake, Florida. It's owned and operated by the Walt Disney Company through its Parks, Experiences, and Products division. The park opened on October 1st, 1982. It was the second of 4 theme parks built at Walt Disney World. It spans 305 acres and is more than twice the size of the Magic Kingdom Park. EPCOT was originally conceived by Walt Disney during the early development of Walt Disney World. EPCOT's dedicated to the celebration of human achievement, namely technological innovation and international culture, and it's often referred to as a permanent World's Fair. EPCOT is an acronym that stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. The area was to include an urban city center, residential areas, industrial areas, schools, and mass transportation systems that would connect the community together. Disney's death in 1966, the year I was born, the EPCOT concept was abandoned as the company was uncertain about the feasibility of operating a real city. In the 1970s, WED Enterprises, Walter Elias Disney, otherwise known as the Walt Disney Inc., decided to develop a second theme park to supplement the Magic Kingdom. The newly designed park featured 2 sections, Future World and World Showcase, and then opened as EPCOT Center in 1982. In 1994, the park was renamed to EPCOT as we know it today. In the late 2010s, the park began a major ongoing multi-year overhaul, including opening several new attractions, as well as revision of the existing 2 sections of the park into 4, World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature, and World Showcase. EPCOT is the 4th most visited theme park in North America and 7th in the world.
Okay, just to give you a little bit of the crowd level today, you can definitely tell that it is getting close to school time, which is one of our busiest times here. I'm going to take advantage again of the pass holder entrance because it is kind of smaller. So, hello travelers, welcome to my second day here at EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival for 2022. If you didn't check out the first video, I'll put a link below. Go back and watch. You know that we went through the beginning or a little bit of the history of the food and wine, and also went through the very beginning port of entry for the Food and Wine Festival. We tried to start at Joffrey's, which as you know, I tried to get the Arctic Freeze, but they were out. So I think today we're gonna see if it's back in, because I really would like to try that one. We also went through a little bit of Earth Eats, Shimmering Sips, Hawaii, which Hawaii booth isn't opening until mid-August. And then the Australia booth, where I tried the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp, and it was very good. And then today we're gonna start out at the refreshment port, and we're gonna make our way right. I know which direction to go is a bit of controversy. Some people go right, some people go left, some people go straight down the middle and take a boat across the lake. But today we're gonna follow the book and we're gonna go right. Pick up a Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. This was an additional $9.99, and I believe when you get to the end of it, I'm not quite sure, you turn it back in, and I'm not really sure what you get. Whether you choose to search for the ingredients or not, return your map to Disney Traders, World Traveler, or Creations for a surprise. And this remains valid until November 19th or while supplies last. That's the monorail I rode in on right there. So let's go see what Food and Wine 2022 Day 2 has to offer us today. So we're inside of Connections Cafe, I believe it's called, with a Starbucks, and it smells delicious in here already. It is a combination of coffee and pizza dough. And you guys know this is my favorite part, to watch the action happen.
And you know it's being made in-house because you can see them make it.
We need us one of those to do our waffles, which I might, as a surprise, maybe later, I will show you how those waffles go together.
I'm trying to get her attention to ask her what that white stuff is in that container.
What is that?
So there's like a really thick layer of acrylic for safety, I assume, and noise.
So that is pearl sugar. That's what gives it that light little glaze. Secret is out. I like that you can see like their working kitchens. But look, they have cinnamon rolls back on the tray back there. I'm envious of those proofers and ovens right there. We made every single cake in our bakery with a little tiny KitchenAid mixer. Can you believe that? That poor little thing. It made a lot of people happy. I can't tell what they're making, but whatever it is raspberry. But I can't see inside the pot. And I'm trying to take the Cool Walk to the countries. It's like 10:30 and they're not quite open yet. So instead of walking out in the heat, I'm walking in the air conditioner. That's new to me, I haven't seen that. 50 branded. Very pretty. That is adorable. Look at that. And if you watched one of our past videos, you know what each color represents. Some more food and wine merchandise. The limited edition food and wine. Limited at $36.60. Looks like they have quite a few here today. So if you want one, they still have them. Okay, so travelers, on our community page, I posted a question to you guys. I wanted to know what you would be interested in seeing for the food and wine. The choices were the apple crumble tart from the Appleseed Orchard in Canada, the Canadian cheddar and bacon soup served with a pretzel roll, the fisherman seafood pie, the escargot from France. I'm not even gonna try to say that whole word. And is that the fajita, black beans with crispy pork belly? That was your 5 choices. Stay tuned, I have a very special treat to show you for the winner, and that'll be a little bit later. Hang in there. So our very first booth of the day is the refreshment port. So they have a traditional poutine, a braised beef poutine, or a maple cheesecake, and then their beverages are Bold Rock Blackberry Hard Cider, Frozen Mango Martini. Both are alcoholic. So let's go take a look at that booth. And by the way, the festival is sponsored by Corksicle.
They partner with Charity Water.
But remember, Corksicle does believe in sustainability and clean water. So for every Corksicle purchase you do here at the festival, and I think in general, proceeds go to give developing countries clean water. I have my Mickey shirt on today, and I don't know what color this is. Is this like peach, tangerine? I don't know. What color is it? All right, so here's the refreshment port, and here's what they have today. All right, so moving on, number 2 is Canada, home of the cheddar and bacon soup and the wild mushroom beef filet mignon, which most people will get actually here. This is what it looks like. Here's their menu. So the Canadian cheddar and bacon soup served with a pretzel roll was one of our contenders for our choices for today. But we're gonna skip this for right now, and we'll revisit it maybe in a little bit. Fun fact, I tried to work for Disney for just a little bit. I wanted to see what it was like to be an employee. And my very first position, I was stationed here at Le Cellier as a seater greeter. But that also included the popcorn cart. You know, in Canada, they had a welcome to a critter crossing. How many paw prints can you find? And that's pretty cool. For the little ones. A little trail. All right, so moving into the Appleseed Orchard. Cellier Steakhouse is down this path. And I hear the Food and Wine took over the old Canada movie spot. So let's go see what's happening. The apple crumble tart was one of the choices on our community tab. So let's go take a look. Indeed, the Apple Orchard has taken over the show here in the Canada Pavilion, but Canada is also home to Cellier Steakhouse. Walking through just to ask, why is it so dark? Isn't it because it's supposed to be a cellar? Smells like apples in here, for sure. Here we are at Joffrey's, one of 4 locations here at the festival. We're gonna try for this Arctic freeze again. All right, so let's give this a try. Oh, it was worth the wait. Very delicious. Sweet and cold. It's a good combo. Here's Ireland's menu board. And there's the seafood pie. That's one of the options on our poll. Stay tuned, it's coming up. Here's another spot over my shoulder where you can grab a quick bite and then come here to rest and sit by the lake. That's a really cool little spot. It's busy at times, but nobody's there now. This is Hector and Kathy's hangout, I do believe. On one of the benches, I'm not sure which one. All right, so I picked myself up a little gift today. I rarely do, but I saw it. So I will show you in a bit. And officially it is Twinings, not Twinnings. And there's Rose and Crown and the to-go service, which is the fish shop. Feels like Christmas in July. Well, Christmas in August. Today is August 1st. Is it August 1st? It is not. What is the date today? Okay, note to self, it is indeed August 1st today. Gosh, time goes so fast, doesn't it? The older you get, the faster it goes. Great shot of the gondolas. And people still coming in through the International Gateway. It's a gorgeous day. There's a slight breeze, so I've managed to hopscotch in the shade. So staying relatively cool, relative being still hot. At least I'm kind of okay. So now we're coming into France, the Francis Pavilion. Now we're in France. So here's France's menu board. Okay, and this brioche aux escargots, or escargot, that's on our list for one of our choices. So I wonder if that's the one. It's right there. And view of the friendship boats, bringing people from other destinations into the beautiful middle of EPCOT. There are so many pretty picture spots. And the gondolas against that gorgeous Florida sky. So here is Le Crepier de Paris, and then we have Remy's right back there. We're not going back there today. I'm not gonna pay for lightning lanes, I'm not gonna virtual, I'm not gonna stand in line. Did Disney purposely use this yellow? Is it supposed to look like cheese? Looks like a big cheese block. They offer complimentary bottle personalization. I'm starting to sound like Todd. It smells good in here. And Monsieur Paul is tucked back here. Todd and I have yet to do this restaurant. It's still on our Disney dining quest. We tried to wait for everything to get open and back to normal. Oh, it smells so good right here. L'Artisan de Glaces. Artisan ice cream and sherbet. Oh, it smells so good right now. It is so hot. Le Maison du Vin and Le Chefs de France. We've eaten here a handful of times. It's really good. It's never disappointed. Okay, coming out of France, we have one more booth, and that is Brazil, which is right up ahead. We have the Feijoada? Black beans with crispy pork belly, Brazil nut pesto, and Ben's original long grain white rice. Brazilian cheese bread. Which, fun fact, here you can get the cheese bread at 7-Eleven Jiffy stores. A little bit about Ben's rice. A little bit of fun fact here. Rice is the most popular crops in the world. I would think that. Bigger one. Right there. We're actually gonna add one on today. This is the Belgium Booth. It's a copy of the festival map. And this is what they have. Oh, look at that. They have a beer braised beef served with smoked Gouda mashed potatoes, Belgian waffle, well, you know that's Todd's. Belgian waffle with berry compote, and that's mine. Oh no. All right, we're gonna have to put this one on the list too to bring Todd. He might be able to join me next week, so tune back in. We'll be back together, yay. Well, this should be on the front. Todd corrected me, it is not Emily's. He said it is Emile's Fromage Montage. And here's a little synopsis of it right here. It explains exactly what you have to do. If you get 5 of anything listed below, then you get a complimentary specialty treat. So here's all the options. You know, previewed all 5 of the choices that I had on the poll for which ones you wanted me to try today. But there was a clear winner. So the winner is... So, 44% of you said the Canadian cheddar and bacon soup. Yay, it wasn't the fish. Yay, yay. All right, so I did one better. So I decided to dive a little bit into the history of Le Cellier restaurant. So I made a reservation for one. I've never, that I can remember, other than fast food in my car, eaten by myself. So you guys get to go with me as I experience eating in a restaurant all by myself. So here we go. We're walking this way, and I hear they serve this delicious soup in this restaurant. So we will get air conditioner and soup all at the same time. All right, the Cellier Steakhouse. Here we come. Okay, travelers, I have no idea how this is gonna go. Let me pull you a little closer. For some reason, I have been thinking blood orange this whole week. Let me see, where did I find it? Oh yeah, here. The slow roasted pork belly, anise, white bean puree, blood orange glaze, and arugula fennel salad. And of course, that's what we're here for, Canadian cheddar cheese soup. Yep. That is $13 inside the restaurant. They also have a baby wedge salad. That looks really good. I might get the salad. And of course, ice water and Coke. Well, I don't have any cheers too. All right, here we go. Cheers. All right, I don't have to fight it with the bread. All right, so they have in their bread basket, let me see if I can show you. They have a little multi-grain roll there. They have a sourdough, and then they have the pretzel bread. Same pretzel bread that's outside. And then of course, a little square butter with some sea salt on top. There are two things that I find that I like as I'm getting older. One is bread and butter. I never used to be a bread and butter eater. And the second is ice cream. So here we go. Here is the delicious soup that I came for. This is the Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup. Look at that. Nice and thick. Give this a try. Over there. That is delicious. Of course, it's warm. You get a little saltiness and the sharpness of the cheese right away. It's creamy and it has the bacon bits in it, but the bacon bits are nice and soft. Super good. I'm so happy. I'm glad you guys voted on that. Take a little piece of pretzel. We'll dunk it in the soup. Give it a try. That was a big piece of bread. That was a really big piece of bread. It's really good. Feels surreal sitting here by myself. Like, how did I get here? You guys need to hurry and come down here so you can come with me. If you haven't guessed already, we have to, years ago we let Todd's, well, not years ago, when he started at Disney, we let his Disney pass expire because he didn't need it. He was working here. So post the thing that's happening everywhere, now it seems Disney's cut back on their availability for the cast members to be able to get into the parks. They have some parks available, but they're not able to park hop, and so it kind of makes it really tough. Like, we have to buy a pass for him, just like anybody else would have to come into EPCOT. And really, when I'm coming for just a couple days, it's not really worth it. So he works, he's happy, and he's told me to go and see what I can find. So I found the food. But he'll be able to come occasionally. I know for next week, if you're missing him, come back, because I know he's coming with me for next week's episode. We will go to the next section of booths. But today I want to show you something. And I don't know if this is new or old. It's a cold infuse. It has a little loop that I guess you can clip on your belt loop, but they sell little Twinings flavored packets. It's like a probiotics. Now, this is not sponsored. We're not sponsored. I'm just showing you my day and showing you what I picked up. But I was taking a capsule. If you guys know, they're bigger than anything and they're so hard to swallow. So I'm really excited to try this. If I don't have to swallow that big capsule, I'm all for it. So did you know that the Cellier opened with the rest of the Canadian pavilions on October 1st, 1982. So when it first opened, it served Canadian cuisine like salmon, maple syrup pie, and rhubarb cobbler. And it was also served buffeteria style. In 1994, it closed for refurbishment and reopened again in 1995. And it served deli-type sandwiches and salads, I believe. But it wasn't too popular, so I think it was 1997 is when it originally reopened as a steakhouse. And then in 2013, it was given its all-day menu. So previously, it had a lunch menu, so that was taken away. And then the full all-day menu came into play, which is how it's remained until today. And I swear, if I don't find out where that little green dot is, I'm gonna have to put a sticker just so I can remember. Like, I need something big on that side. It just doesn't seem natural because I want to see what's happening on the screen, but when I look at me, I know I'm not looking at you. I would like to show you from this morning the waffles. So if I have a chance, I'll try to make some and put it at maybe the end of this video, but it's really easy to make and it is so delicious. So now that I know where to get those sugar pearls, I already ordered them, have them on Amazon. I'll put the little link below. And if you try it, let me know how they were on your side. I just heard them say they have an ice wine flight. Oh, I can't do that by myself. Oh my gosh. There's always so much to do here, so much left. Everything when I think I've finished, I find something else. That's Disney. Okay, finished my soup, it was delicious. But look how much pretzel bread I have left. I just don't care for it. Like, I like the hot pretzels with mustard, not so much the bread. But I do like the sourdough, it's good. I wonder if I could sneak that out for Todd. He said not to, but it comes in like a brown paper. I may wrap it up, take it to him. Do you guys do that? You think I'm allowed to take it? I mean, who cares, right? You're at Disney. This wedge salad looks delicious. It has all kinds of stuff that I have no idea what it is, but it looks scrumptious. There's fried onions. There's, I think it's edamame beans. That, right? It's got this. I have no idea what that is, but it's so pretty. The blue cheese, it's got tomatoes and then the lettuce. And it's cold. It's pretty big too. Okay. It's got big pieces of bacon. Like, look at the bacon. I've had bacon today. Okay, that is so good. All right, here we go. I keep nodding my head. The lettuce is so fresh and so crispy. And it is edamame. Oh my gosh, this is good. It tastes like everything was like just picked. It's so good. The blue cheese has like a, almost like a vinaigrette tasting. And just enough. Not too much, not too little. Very delightful. I ordered well today. I ordered good. All right, so I'm going to continue to enjoy this, and I'll see you in a bit. So I just did find out a little tip. The international people are starting to come back to the countries, so I'm so excited to have them back. But he said here at Canada, they're actually starting today, but they're going to bring back, I guess, like 2 servers at a time. And so I know that the ones that are here, some of them will be rotated to other restaurants, which, you know, will give them a chance for variety. A lot of them are looking forward to it. But I'm excited to have the international crew back. That really does lend to the authenticity of the country. So I'm really excited for that. So we'll have to see next week. We'll have to pop in and see who's here. I also did ask about them singing the Old Canada, and he said no. He said they probably will start that back when they get more of like the country servers back. So that kind of makes sense. So, all right, there you go. So I may film a little bit on the way out, but other than that, I'm gonna let you go for today. So as always, travelers, remember, travel and adventures out there. In the blink of an eye, it fills up. Monorail yellow. That is my chariot back to TTC.